You cannot escape from death.
This new Street Fighter movie is getting a lot of people excited. It's set to release March 20th, 2026. That's next year. And it's looking really cool. These casting reveals are so out of left field. It's unpredictable, but also it seems like they have a plan. It seems like they have a idea of what they want the movie to be. I wanted to see who is directing this because I think that's the most important thing ever. A good director can make a bad actor good. A bad director can make a good actor bad. So when you look at some of these casting reveals, like 50 Cent as Balrog or Roman Reigns as Akuma, each one of these reveals is getting a lot of people talking about it. You know, we as Tekken fans and Street Fighter fans and Mortal Kombat fans love that the fighting games are seeming to be back and stronger than ever, and so many people are embracing these games that was seeming to be lost to time. Sorry about the bad AI art you're seeing on screen, but this is the best picture that I was able to find where you can see all of the actors that has been cast so far and the characters that they are going to play. Really exciting stuff. But when you talk about what else is exciting, especially in terms of Street Fighter, they revealed some character concepts. You have Cammy with this bathing suit. She has the tanning lines that's going crazy. Luke without a shirt here looked like Jack 7. There was a tournament organizer who was like, all of these outfits are banned. These outfits is going to get our tournament stream demonetized and we're not going to be able to run ads. All of it's demonetized. Just the level of gooning that you see here, the players most certainly love it, and it's being celebrated across the FGC. Something that Street Fighter also showed off was a sneak peek of Sagat. Now, this isn't gameplay or anything. This is more so like an animation from the World Hub, like a cutscene cinematic. And I mean, it's cool. You know, a lot of people kind of say whatever to the World Hub, so this is kind of like a snoozer in comparison. But just looking at Sagat, getting another look at him and how tall he is, how lanky he is, it really is interesting that he's releasing kind of the same time as Fakamram. A lot of people, I think both of them look cool, but a lot of people say Sagat look way cooler than Fakamram. But it's just cool, the whole aura of both of these characters, the big body, you know, kickboxing, Muay Thai type characters. Sagat is a fan favorite of mine, and to see him return in Street Fighter is really cool. Now, as for Tekken, you do have some small promotions that they are doing. Like, they're still promoting Anna on Twitter. A lot of people were in the comment sections kind of upset at this, like, you know, boo, no one wants Anna, no one's gonna buy Anna. You know, Anna is kind of a character who's considered to be not that good, right? Not that she's not that good, she's really good, but that's why people dislike her, is because she's too good. Like this one here, right? Tekken Underground, you guys may be aware of this account. They're making waves as of late, still promoting this slop character. It feels like you're trying to shove her down our throats since the dawn of time. Your social media staff should be replaced, man. This page used to be a celebration of Tekken series and not just promoting ads after ads. It's kind of crazy and sad how aggressive and against the developers and just Tekken the players are, but at the same time, it's kind of true. You know, when you look at Street Fighter's Twitter account, they're promoting community fan art, community cosplays. It's a lot of memes being shared, but then you compare that to Tekken and it's literally just like buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this update, buy this, buy this, buy this patch notes, buy this, buy this. We get that you guys want people to buy stuff, but where's the celebration, the community aspect that was once there? That element has slipped away. For those of you who are interested in buying stuff from Tekken, they have a couple of new t-shirts that's available. You guys can go check it out. It's on their Japanese website. Shirts will be available soon. They also have the Reina watch here. I'm guessing this is successful because they did one for Jin, Kazuya, Heihachi, and then now the latest is Reina. So the fact that they're continuing to collaborate with this, I mean, someone's buying these watches, right? You have Spaghetti Rip here, who was trying to sign up to do Evo commentary. You know, he was banned from doing commentary for the whole year for Tekken. He responded to himself, never mind. So I'm guessing they rejected his submission. But it's kind of messed up because they never even said why he was rejected. They just rejected him. And in my opinion, the fact that he's even still trying to sign up is kind of crazy because they have a good relationship with some of these commentators. And the fact that they will drop them without notice, without explanation, and they will just completely ghost them is pretty crazy. I mean, what does that do for the trust? What does that do for the relationship, for the bonds that you're trying to create, for the community that you're trying to grow? Now, in terms of collaborations, you have this really interesting thing here. This comes from the developers over at Dead by Daylight. I don't know too much about that game and the community and how they operate, but I'm assuming they were doing some kind of event where the developers was talking about things that they would like to do, and while doing that, Tekken came up. Translated to English, it says, outside the Five Nights at Freddy theme, one of the developers mentioned wanting to develop a Fatal Frame DLC to create a photography mechanic. Another dev said they wanted Tekken in Dead by Daylight, and Matthew mentioned wanting to bring Huntress as a guest character in a Tekken game. They also mentioned Elden Ring. The little that I do know about Dead by Daylight is kind of like a scary type of game, and if you were to put like a Devil Kazuya, like a Devil Jin in that game, that would be really exciting. We never seen Tekken depicted in a horror type of like scary type of way, which I think there should be an element to them. You have these demons who can destroy buildings like nothing. For an average citizen, looking up and seeing that would be crazy. So I think if you did have another game adapt these characters of Tekken and display them in that way, it would be magnificent. But then also, who do you guys know who Huntress is? I quickly Googled Huntress Dead by Daylight, and this is the character that appeared. You have this, I assume, female character wielding two axes. We can all sit here and laugh at this and say, no way they'll do this. But I mean, honestly, Negan kind of gives off the same vibes. He comes from a very gruesome, brutal show, The Walking Dead, and he fit perfectly into Tekken. I think his fighting style was excellent. I think his voice lines were awesome, and the gameplay was really cool too. The only thing that really was bad about Negan is that it was Negan. Harada always tells us that whenever they're trying to collaborate with another company, it's not a one-way road. The other company has to agree. Like the Waffle House. The Waffle House people aren't agreeing to doing a collaboration, so it's not going to happen. But with the Dead by Daylight developers openly saying unprovoked that they want to collaborate with Tekken in all of these different ways, that just makes it that much more likely. But then also you have this person here on Twitter who said, had a dream this happened last night, and it's a meme of Dead by Daylight and Tekken, and this tweet happened kind of at the same time, and it has 2,000 likes, and Harada is tagged in this as well. So he's probably definitely aware of this situation. He hasn't commented on it, but we'll see whether or not it turns into something, whether it be a character, a small collaboration, or anything of that sort. We know that Mortal Kombat is no longer supporting Mortal Kombat 1. We also know that they're doing a collection for the game, but they're also reshaping their company a little bit. Warner Bros. Games restructured into divisions based on 4 key franchises: Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, Mortal Kombat, and DC Universe. This has gotten a lot of people to speculate on what their next move is, because they're not selling their game division like what their plan was back in like 2022, but now they're committing to these 4 properties, and Mortal Kombat standing on its own. I mean, that is a good sign. There is a big debate about what they will do next, Mortal Kombat 2 or Injustice 3. You do have this tweet here who says NRS Head is now overseeing MK and DC games at Warner Bros. Games. On the topic of their collection, you have this quote that says, rather than hearing from the fans after a product comes out saying, this is where you got it wrong, I'd rather get course correction early on.